So I was at the loading, or say after I saved screen, I'm loading up the weird thing that says training mode or something. I was gonna go, but I didn't realize this loading screen was gonna take so long. So I imagine I am training with her, I guess, or something about the dragon, or I don't know what's going on. Pretty much we'll know together because I have no clue what's going on. I was gonna go do the first DLC.
Now, let's see what you can do.
Bring it on. Got you in my sights!
What do you...
Machine gun or rocket launcher or something like that. Actually proportional aim at things. Oh, what the fuck?
And bullseye.
Second time blocked all of his shots. Should not be able to block their shots. Yeah, it's kind of shit. Nothing I can do about that. No item left, so let's just quit it. Because there's no point of waiting for it to kill me. So that's what that is. Apparently, you just fight the girl with no rocket launcher. Probably you gotta use the machine gun just to shoot the barrels because you can't aim. You can't target the barrels for some reason. But when you're playing the game itself, you can target the barrels. So. That makes no sense. I don't know why you would do that. Why change that detail of, oh yeah, on the story mode you can, or this DLC, you can target the barrels, but in that certain part of the game you can't target the barrels to blow them up with a pistol. Makes no sense. So like you can't waste your bullets, you have to be careful and shoot the barrels, all of them, to hope that it hurts her, and hopefully a item pops out somewhere. So now let's try this one. Final trial. I want the final trial. I would imagine is since I know easy gives me nothing, so let's just skip it and just go right to normal. Because I know I already beat it once on easy anyway, so let's see how more difficulty is playing on normal. Since I played this once, I know don't bother trying to fight the guy in the beginning. You can't really kill him. I tried to because I didn't know, because like I was really trying to beat him, and after so many minutes I think he just eventually kills me, or like a cutscene happens and then like he just walks away or something. I don't know. Man, I don't remember the loading screen's been so long. So yeah, so this is, I forgot to say, because I was talking, this is, second stream today. It's the 16th still. It's 6:04 p.m.
I'm stuffed. My compliments to the chef.
My pleasure. Did you enjoy your time with the Marshal?
something on your face.
This?
Yeah, X marks the spot.
That's just a scratch. The other guy got off a lot worse.
Worse than looking like some kind of thug?
Speaking of which, who was this other guy?
They call him the Blade Master.
Sure, why not? That's why I don't. This one reminds me of like Dark Souls and stuff. This whole shield
Gladio?
block instead
Yeah,
of
who do you think it
dodge and
is?
everything.
Catch you at a bad time.
Are you here yet?
Yeah, I'm at the Crow's Nest.
Good. Thanks for agreeing to meet with me.
Sure,
So, are you ready to move out?
of course. What about you? Are you mentally prepared?
Of course. I'll be right over.
Okay,
About time.
What'll it be?
Just the water's fine. Thanks.
Allow me to ask you once more. Are you sure you're ready to take on the Blade Master?
I went up against the High Commander and got my ass handed to me. I didn't stand a chance. And I never will unless I get more power.
And answer my question. Are you ready or not?
You think I would have called you here if I weren't?
So you're ready to face death. Gilgamesh awaits challengers in the deepest recesses of those ruins. It's been 30 years since we uncovered the caves. We've sent countless expeditions, but all of our efforts have afforded us no rewards. And no survivors.
Except for you. You undertook the trial, and you made it back alive. Barely.
Let's move. Did you tell your friends why you were taking off?
Just said it was business. Didn't want them getting all worried about me.
Knowing your pride took a beating.
All right, I've got this. No turning back now.
Is there an enemy type?
They're alive.
Not for long. It's over.
Following our leader in death as in life. Not what our souls remain.
I'm not sure, but I think it's
Cling to the
the
vestiges
only
of our
DLC also
past.
that you can bring barrels.
Those determined to become the king's shield and prepare them to inherit the power they pursue.
The Blade Master's men have sworn their loyalty both before and beyond the grave, scaring off the enemy.
Then they better prepare for disappointment.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Maybe that's later. It's probably, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's different in normal mode. Well, it makes sense on normal mode there'd be less items and stuff.
Only way to go is down. He ain't going down without a fight.
Fighting snake, but okay. Fucking
Just like I told you. Ready? Ready, go!
Needs party.
You come to prove yourself worthy of my mantle?
I do. I am here to undertake the trial of Gilgamesh.
And what is it you hope to glean?
Power. And you're gonna give it to me.
Is that so?
It's like only 19 damage. No real point in fighting him. Does some damage.
Brute force alone does little to impress. Only he who possesses both muscle and matter of equal caliber deserves the honor of fighting beside the chosen king as his sworn shield.
You saying I don't?
A great evil threatens the people of your world. It is but the King of Kings and his shield who can safeguard their lives. All those unworthy or unwilling to rise to the task meet their end here, by my blade.
I ain't meeting mine anytime soon. This trial hasn't even begun.
If you do not fear death, then go forth with reckless abandon, and prove your worth.
Yeah, no one can beat him like
You
first.
are ready for this. In that case, let the trials begin. So the Blade Master. He's a master of blades. What? Were you expecting something profound?
That's the right way to go, so let's keep looking around. That's clearly not the way to go, so that's not... I might need an invisible shield. But, invisible wall, I meant to say. Imagine again, I gotta get all the extra items I can because it's much harder than easy, of course. I think this is how the game should have been played. It's a little bit more better than playing as other guy who doesn't have a shield.
Might as well take a break. Rest up while you got the chance.
In this one, I think they actually do talk about stuff, not like the other one. Trying to get noodles on here.
The Blade Master isn't here to train you, he's here to test you. He won't go easy on you just because you join the Crown's Guard.
So, no mercy for newbies like me. So what? The weak aren't worthy of serving as shield?
In his eyes, the weak aren't worthy of living. All of them are fools, punished for aspiring beyond their station. I was a fool back then, too. And I was punished.
But you weren't killed. Maybe you weren't worthy of serving as shield, but he must have seen you as worthy of living.
Maybe he did, maybe he didn't.
I guess it's like
Back to the trials.
Or something. There's only one. Yeah, I guess there's only one. Oh, what was that? Oh, okay.
Keep your eyes and ears open.
Done and done.
I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is not the DLC that has items inside of barrels. Thought it was. I don't know if this one has any different customization stuff. I know the other one did, but I don't know what this one does. Extra damage bonus.
Your skill is impressive. You may have the strength to defeat the darkness, but do you have the spirit to survive these trials?
Then maybe if I can knock it down. Actually, one time you would strike down.
Just like I thought. Where did you go?
Sorry about to talk so much, I am a bit focus on this prize. It is pretty fun.
What's this?
A trial chamber. The hand-holding stops here. Good luck.
I think it's like 3 of these you can do or something.
Prepare yourself, young warrior, for the trial that awaits.
Prove your might, and our power shall be yours.
This reminds me of a Dark Souls, but a cooler Dark Souls. No items? Okay. No items.
Our power goes with you now, young warrior.
So like you gotta do the trials to be stronger, and then his own temple, like helping the guy to kill, to beat him and stuff.
Stand tall, for the shield of the king must kneel in subjugation before no man.
Or no.
Thanks for the advice. And for the pick-me-up.
Well, you made it out alive. Your first trial may have ended, but many more await you on your road to an audience with the Blade Master. Prepare yourself.
Better rest here while I can.
Rest up while you got the chance.
My father never undertook the trial of Gilgamesh, did he?
No. You want to know why?
Did he die before we found it?
I do. I mean, it can't be because he was scared, right?
Not of the trial. He was scared of failing as leader of the Crown's Guard and as Shield of the King. He couldn't leave His Majesty alone, weakened by the wall as he was. After all, what good is a shield with no one to protect? What about you? Worried about leaving your Majesty alone?
A
Yeah,
little.
But you guys said you found it
But I'm
30
gonna do
years
what's right for
ago.
me. Like my father did what was right for him. Let's go.
But if you guys only found it 30 years ago, he probably, died before you guys ever found it. So I'm not sure what that upgrade did. I know it felt like I was running much faster, but I didn't really read what it said. And oh, this is where the little thing's at, the giant hole. Like there's a bridge you can see and stuff later and stuff. It's pretty cool. That the cave is like.
How long has it been since you undertook the trial? 30 years or so?
Give or take. I was a lot younger than you are, and far less experienced. It's a wonder I even made it out alive.
This place look familiar to you?
Vaguely. The younger me had little mind for taking in the sights.
I can't do it anymore. I haven't seen it in quite a while, so I can't do the dragon thing anymore. I use my sword here. Weird. I can't break it because I can't use my sword. Well, hopefully there's nothing in there. So fucking weird. Ah, shit.
Pathetic.
everything that someone drops in his X. I'm kind of stumped. Oh my god, am I really stuck? Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Hey, welcome back to Sean's finding random glitches and bugs and being stuck on things. One of them, guys. Thank God it's just saved. As that's loading up, I should probably take a drink of my drink, because I haven't drinking anything in a few minutes, so let's do that now. Remember, if anybody can guess the right drink I'm drinking, you win a prize. I'm not really sure what that prize is for now, but if you have only one guess, of course. If you only remember that's from something I said a long time ago. If you remember what video I said that the first time. That was many, many years ago. And I'm not sure if that video is even around anymore. That might have been the original first 100 videos before I did it.
How long has it been since you undertook the trial? 30 years or so?
Give or take. I was a lot younger than you are, and far less experienced. It's a wonder I even made it out alive.
This place look familiar to you?
Vaguely. The younger me had little mind for taking in the sights.
Oh, work that done. We gotta smash it a bunch of times. Right, so I slightly delayed, so it'll take a little longer than I thought it was gonna take, but I just reversed myself. It wouldn't be that long. I know you can hold the sword in one hand, but I really Now, I thought you can throw this, maybe you can, like, maybe with a special ability, maybe you can throw it, but It's really strong.
Another trial chamber.
And another chance for the warriors to impart their wisdom. It won't come easy, though. You'll have to earn it.
How many moons has it been? Since our last visitor, far more than I can count. Let us see how our latest challenger will fare.
How could I let this happen?
I don't remember that. That's where I came from. Let's go this way. Seer Mr. Dragon. Must be a fake dragon since Dark Souls doesn't know real dragons. There's a new rocks I can pick up. No, maybe that one? No, they look like they're all... No, okay. Oh no, I guess the dragon... Was the dragon the second test? Oh, I guess the dragon...
Venture forth, young warrior, bearing our hopes and dreams.
shield of the king must safeguard our future.
The king's not
The skills shared by these souls have been passed down for generations. The shield of the king will do well to put them to good use.
close. Right there. Use a blue wall. Potion.
This place ain't like anywhere else, Lucis.
Pathetic. Just like I told you. Ready? And raring to go!
Thousands set foot on these grounds. All of them fools, unprepared for the dangers lurking within. They all meet with the same fate, as will you.
I don't think so.
Think what you may, but I know otherwise. The Lucis you call home is nothing like the Lucis I once served. Your age has forgotten the horrors of war, coddled by the king, and drunk off the complacency of peace. No shield worthy of defending the true king could be born from such depravity.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Look on the bright side. Everyone loves an underdog.
But yeah, I guess that's the difference between easy and normal is that no item is in the barrels. That was one of those things.
Pathetic.
But again, it's pretty easy to get these things.
Too slow. You're mine. Let him have it.
Okay, this is okay. Go to hit, man.
Will you stand tall? Even when your flesh fails you? Or will you fall to your knees?
I can always go back on the second time. I think I did it twice because I liked it so much. I think I did just the second time to see if I could beat it. So I can look up later and tell you on the next video how long I took it. How long I took last time.
Yeah!
What is a campfire?
Time to take a load off. Better rest here while I can.
Never thought I'd make my way back to the tempering grounds.
You said it's been 30 years. Were you as immortal then as you are now?
If you want to know, I'll talk.
I won't tell you nothing, coppers.
The Blade Master. What was he like?
I don't remember much, except for those eyes. They pierced my heart and peered right into my soul. It was like she knew my every move even before I did. Try as you may, there's no fooling those eyes.
We'll see about that.
It feels like to me that they're going to go and like
let's go
make the next game as all these people younger, where you can play as the king and stuff to see what he went through, and all his people be all younger and stuff. Feels like that's what they're gonna do, but I'm pretty sure it's not. And just that's what I probably want them to do. Is probably not what's gonna happen. Because since they don't really want to make all these, you know, be in the same like timeline, they don't want to make them all different Final Fantasies of one story. Sure, they did that one like X12 or something, or 12 then 12X or whatever it was. But I don't think they ever gonna do something like that ever again. I think they always gonna make it one-off stories of Final Fantasy, because it's almost always, it ends in some kind of happy story. It doesn't, I don't think it ever really ends in a sad story of them failing and then the next game is them trying to win or something.
He who protects me must both muscle and metal to find the terror. Should he lack you, the shield will shatter.
Just like I told you. Ready? Raring to go!
That was a bit weird at one point. No, nothing to pick up. At least, you know, I don't know about the rest of the like every few years
the penultimate trial awaits, and then we will prepare to serve as the shield of the chosen. Pathetic.
Okay, I didn't know I could power that up.
Well, don't mind if I do.
I'd like to beat this DLC in one video, just for I don't come back here later and do it again.
be true, for the shield of the king must deceive none, not even himself.
Yeah. 7 done.
Okay, stairs is something new. I guess this one doesn't have anything different, they just give you the extra, like, caution for you to be a little bit stronger, I guess. There's no, like, third caution. What? I gotta find another new boss to get the sword thing?
The shield is bold, shrieking before none.
Waste not the arsenal at your behest.
Or you can get Please don't fuck me. I'm gonna get stuck on there. There's only one.
Try this!
That boss, that probably is actually harder than fighting that boss on easy mode.
Now naught but the final trial awaits you.
So that one had to fight like 2 mini bosses, that's kinda crazy.
Nice work. Maybe you've got what it takes after all.
Maybe. But it ain't for you or me to decide.
True. And the Blade Master is a more formidable foe than any you faced thus far.
Huh? That's weird. I thought I saw an item over here. I guess maybe I didn't see an item? Huh. There's always an item here somewhere, but I guess this one doesn't have one. Weird. I swear I saw an item over there, but I guess not.
Might as well take a break.
Any more things you want to ask?
Well, what about you? I want to know what was going through your head back then.
You that interested in me?
Yeah.
I mean, you were a lot younger than I am.
And a lot brasher too, if you can believe it. Wouldn't listen to a single word anyone said. I thought I was invincible. No one could stop me. Until he cut me down to size.
Yeah, my name's
I was
Sid.
cast out in defeat, my hubris laid bare for all to see. You really are immortal, they said. And it stuck.
That's rough. Still, you made it back alive. Something no one else has ever done. And I respect that. Back to the trials.
Well, he's at the sword, so that means he must have won, right? So, or did they like, well, you thought you saw this goal, I will let you still keep the sword.
Come here to die, have you?
But you still lost.
You looking to die again?
You amuse but do not impress. You lack his conviction.
Whose?
He who traversed these caves some 30 years ago. Turning a deaf ear to our wails and wishes, he proceeded unfazed, eyes ever forward. Yet he proved powerless before the general, cast out in defeat. If even he could not succeed, I see no hope for you.
That guy must have left quite an impression when he let it fly.
That makes no sense.
Claris would have tried to stop you, you know. Just like he tried to stop me. All those years ago.
How come?
Because one aspiring to the role of King's Shield can stake his life for none but his liege. Not even for himself. Do you dare risk all for naught in return? His words stayed with me. And he was right. I barely made it back with nothing to show for it.
So you gonna stop me?
No, I won't. But I will warn you one last time of the danger you're about to face. Just like your father warned me. Once you set foot through that door, there's no turning back. And no one to help you if you fall. One false step and it may prove your last.
I'll be fine.
So, what?
Maybe I'll come back with a souvenir.
So, like, to go in there, you need someone.
Just come back alive.
So, like, who was
Be
the
safe,
first
Gladio.
person to beat him to get the sword? If we need, like, a person with the sword to go inside the place, that makes no sense. Because clearly you get the sword to, like, go through it. But who was the first person who was able to beat him then? I haven't checked my items, see if I have like I I don't think I can change my sword. I imagine between, yeah, I didn't think so. I think I get a better sword or something, but I don't. I think if you beat it once, you can use a sword, but no, you have to beat
There's
it
a
first.
chill in the air. I can feel his presence. You better be ready for me.
Reminds me of the first Dark Souls boss. I kinda like it because you know, cause even the one first Dark Souls game has a room where you go and there's like a giant thing with like a bunch of swords, and then you fight the wolf or something. It's kind of like that. But now you fight this ninja.
I'm here.
Brandishing your brute force.
Yeah. Let's see if you can handle it. Want some?
With every passing second, the fear in your heart grows greater still.
So what do I do?
Blind reliance on strength alone reveals your weakness of will. Countless disappointments make their round here. And so shall you.
No. I didn't come here to die. I came here to prove to you I'm worthy.
Well, we finished,
You are strong, yet so long as fear binds your heart, the power you possess is wasted on you.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve, too. Ain't no way I'm backing down now. Nothing can stop me now. I'm not worthy after all.
That's cool. Fucking. Oh god. Yeah, it's like a rip-off Dark Souls match. Yeah, there is much more intense than easy. Ah, fuck.
Not worthy after all.
There you go. That's all I wanted to do.
I kneel before no man! Not exactly the souvenir I had in mind. It took me a while, but I realized something. You're right.
You're a fucking
I am afraid. Afraid of accepting the fact that maybe I'm not really cut out for the job I'm expected to do. But hey, at least I'm not walking away empty-handed. I'd better get going. I may be all muscle and no metal, but I'm gonna keep protecting Noct the only way I know how.
Spoken like a true shield of the king. Fear and doubt beget death alone. He who averts his gaze from his own faults cannot himself a true shield call. But you, having made peace with your inner self, have proven you are worthy. The chosen king should be so fortunate as to have a man like yourself serving at his side.
You mean?
And with this glaive, I entrust my power to you.
Where did you...
Taken from the young man who impressed me with his strength of will. It was with this very blade he stole from me my arm.
But... I can't accept this.
If he still walks among the living, a man of his mettle will have doubtless transcended attachment to mere material possessions.
You're probably right. In that case, don't mind if I do.
Now, hasten forth, with mind unclouded by doubt and will unmoved by fear. The last king of Lucis is ill fit to fight without his shield.
Thanks again.
Yeah, see, he's never an enemy. He's just some guys. All he wants the best of the best, protecting the king and stuff.
You made it.
And your jacket's back on.
Sure did.
And so quickly. I'm impressed.
Yeah, 90 minutes, I guess.
Brought this back with me too. Figured you might get a kick out of it.
I wondered where I put that thing.
So that used to be his, then the guy gave him a different sword.
Makes for a better souvenir than that scar.
But is that the sword that you can buy online for like 98 cents or 50 cents or something like that?
You know, he mentioned he lost his arm in battle with a real hot-headed young guy back in the day.
That's so.
Whoever it was left a lasting impression on him. Talked about how the guy had the strongest will he'd ever seen.
Takes more than will to complete the trial. You need to wield your weapon with a primal finesse. If you fail to prove your might, you get cast out empty-handed.
I don't know. He didn't seem to think the guy would let it bother him. Said the guy's too old to care about material things anymore. If he's still alive.
Gladio.
Huh?
I hope you feel more confident in light of your success today. Few men can lay claim to such an accomplishment. Not even Kor the Immortal.
Yeah, but I didn't earn myself a badass nickname like he did. Still, I'm glad I went through with it. I can finally say I'm truly ready to fulfill my duty.
Good.
Well, I guess this shield better mosey on back to his king. Wouldn't want him to get scared without me.
With his giant fucking sword that the one guy can't get too close. He like cut his leg off. That was pretty good.
So that's how you got it.
What do you think?
Very perpendicular. Really complements the one you got when you saved Nock from that bully.
Yeah. Only difference is, this time, I ended up taking a pretty bad beating too.
Not unlike the licking the Marshal received back when he was a lad.
Must have had a lot of guts to go up against Gilgamesh back then.
Yeah, Dad said he used to be a real firecracker.
The more you know.
If the Blade Master sequestered himself during the Founder King's reign, then he's haunted those halls for some 2 millennia.
That's a long time.
All those years waiting for the Chosen King to arise. You sure know how to take your sweet old time.
What can I say? I'm worth the wait.
Give me a break!
And I as well.
Just because you got a shield to protect you now doesn't mean you get to slack off. But if you do, I'll be ready.
Okay. So it took an hour and 17 minutes. Not bad. And then there's a achievement for being on normal. Not bad. I don't know why, but every time they want you to share something, they always like, just put something down. Okay, so I acquired a blade, I got the final trial, probably to fight the one guy, then score, attack mode, and then duel master. Learn the duel master. It says by pushing the white button, okay. That's good to know. Okay, I think this is gonna be the end of this video, guys. It's been quite a while, and you actually get a new opening, like new title screen. I'm not sure if the other DLC gave you a different title screen. I'm not sure because I don't think I already saw it when I did it. And a final trial, I would imagine it's me versus the one guy. Pretty hard to imagine to do, and I catch you guys next time. Let's see what time it is. It's 7:30 p.m. I might do another one at 9 o'clock tonight, but that really depends if I get bored of like watching YouTube or most of this or something like that. But for now, I need to take a little break from playing games. So yeah, catch you guys next time. Next time I might try the final trial to see what it is, and then I will start off with the next DLC on normal. So take it easy, guys, and I'll be back much later today, maybe later today, or if not, tomorrow at some point.